Time to duel and touch grass, and I'm all out of grass.
Welcome to another video. Today, we got new cards. We're going to be playing them. There's dinosaurs. There's also a new set. I don't really care for any of the cards in the new set. You let me know if there's something near I should know about. I don't see any waters. We already played Sue Ships. So let's go into the dinosaurs. We got to see, first we got to see if Konami scams me, how much gems it takes to actually play dinosaurs in the year 2024. And then we're going to be playing some dinosaurs. So if you want to skip straight to the games, check out the description. We got timestamps in the description. And at the end of the video, we'll be having Sink or Swim. So make sure you stick around. Also, always like and subscribe. Let's go. Start with our free pack. Let's go. Free pack. It's never a scam. You know, it doesn't matter what you get. I mean, I did get scammed a little bit because I really didn't get anything. But, you know, we're gonna let it go this time. Also, how can I forget? We got to see what's the featured card. Because these selection packs, this is not the special store selection pack. This is a secret pack. So the difference between secret and selection is the secret packs, you can always access them. So this is never gonna, you can always get this. Isn't gonna leave after a month. But the problem with them is that you can pull any card from the whole game. There's 4 cards in the pack are guaranteed from the set, and the other 4 are random. So even though the featured cards are all these beautiful dinosaurs that we want, even if we get a UR, doesn't mean we're actually going to get the UR we want. So everyone knows this by now. What do we even want from this set? Ground Xeno. We want 3 of these for dinosaurs. Also, I have some of the Dinamorphias, but I would love to get the rest of them. So really, we're just gunning for 3 Ground Xeno. If we can get 3 Ground Xeno, we're going to be happy. We're going to be moving on. Also, I'm remembering, cards got banned. Make sure you decraft your banned cards, get your gems back, so we get a Ground Xeno for free, because I get to dismantle my my boy Kashtira. Kashtira, the one that got banned. Fenrir got banned, so I get free gems. So we got 1 Ground Xeno for free, so really only need to pull 2. Let's see if Konami will bless me today. We're going to start with our 10 pull. And you know, you got to do it slow. We got to do it slow so we don't get scammed. Please, Konami, do not scam me. I don't want any cards not from the set. I want my dinosaurs. I want the Ground Xeno. That's why we're here. Ground Xeno also expensive in paper. It's the only dinosaur card I don't have in paper because it was too expensive. See, this is what I'm talking about. Number 69, Heraldry Crest. Konami is literally taunting me here. Foil Heraldry Crest. All right, well, you know what? We can dismantle this. I think it's worth a third or a half of a card because it's foil. So, all right, half a scam. Any UR is really fine, I guess. But Konami literally 69ing me. That's scam. That's a scam. All right. Next pack we pull. Beautiful Dinamorphia Frenzy. Now I already have 3 of these, but if you're playing Dinamorphias, you're gonna want the Dinamorphia Frenzy. And you know, there's a budget Dinamorphia package you can play. Only 2 URs. So if you do open from this pack, I'll show you at some point what Dinamorphias you need to play budget Dinamorphias. Just slap it in any deck. And one of them is Dinamorphia Diplos. You run 4 Diplos. Nothing in this pack. Although that was a new card. Well, we'll pay more attention next time. But there's a new Dinosaur XYZ. So we got to pay attention. These 4 from the pack. Dynabase. This is like a weird little fusion package. There's 3 cards. And you fusion summon a weird little dinosaur. I don't think it's very good. You let me know. Is there a way to play it? And dinosaurs, they're a water deck now. So don't complain that this is not a water deck because, oh, there we go. Got a a foil here. Doodle Beast Tyranno. Beautiful dinosaur card I actually already have. So I can dismantle this. And you know what? Even though we're at 6 cards, there were 5 cards in. I've already pulled a bunch of URs. I'm thinking today is not a scam day. Also got this Salamangreat. Salaman, not what I'm looking for today. Pack number 6. Pack number 6, we get some not dinosaurs. Another Diplos. No SRs, no URs. Let's go on to the next one. Number 7. Like I said, we really want those Ground Xenos. That's why we're here. We are here for Ground Xeno. Doodle Book. Really don't know what this card's name is all about, but this card actually is good if you're playing the Doodle Beasts. It's just you free summon and then it searches. It's a +1. +1 and a body. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! And also nobody plays it. That's where Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, where your card literally replaces itself, summons a monster that's a destroy, and that's not good enough. Alright, what do we got? Transcendosaurus Gigantozauler. 1 dinosaur, 1 normal monster. This maybe is playable. Look how many levels. 12 levels. This is nonsense. Alright. Probably has some amazing effect. We'll talk about it later. Once we're playing the dinosaurs, we gotta figure out what they do. Now, the great thing about Ground Xeno is I think it pops a card. It pops a dinosaur. So you get to trigger all your baby dinosaurs. I'm pretty sure that's what it does. I actually don't remember. We're gonna have to look at it again. It's a searcher for dinosaurs, and I'm pretty sure it pops things. So it's like a starter and a searcher. Where's our Ground Xeno? Konami. Stealth Bergia. Alright, well, if you're playing Dinomorbs, oh, and the Intact. This is the new card that is like Dinomorphia custom card. Fans on Reddit are like, I made this card. Check it out. Dinomorphias are broken now when a monster effect's activated. While I control Dinomorphia, you have your life points, negate the activation, destroy that monster. So it's a monster negate of an effect. Not a monster, yeah, monster effect, not a summon, just an effect. And destroys it. And then when you take battle damage this turn, the damage taken becomes half your life points. So your opponent can't kill you that turn. They can just have your life points over and over again. Then during damage calc, while your life points are 3,000 or 2,000 or less, if you take battle damage, you can banish this card from your graveyard. You take no battle damage. So this card literally saves you for 2 full turns. You activate it, you can't die that turn from battle damage. And then on the following turn, it protects you from a battle. So if a monster is going to attack you for lethal, negate it with the Dinomorphia Intact. This card is great in Dinomorbs, so we are going to be playing it. Dinomorbs, budget Dinomorbs, full power Dinomorbs. You're going to be playing 3 of this. So very sweet. Thank you, Konami, also for not making a UR. Dinomorbs expensive enough as it is. Did we get scammed? Only 2 URs. One of them's not from the pack. One of them I already got. So we got about 1, maybe almost 1. Almost 1 Ground Xeno, but we just remember, but from before I said we already got 1 for free because we get to dismantle our Fenrir, so we're technically at 2 Ground Xenos right now, even though I've pulled 0. So let's go do our next 10 pull. Can I pull Ground Xeno? Or really any Dinomorbs? 2 URs, that's good. 2 is okay. I think I looked it up. The average is 2.5 URs per 10 pulls, so if we get better than that, then we're doing hot. Pack number 1. We got some island card. We don't care about that. Oh boy, it's Dinomorphia Rex Term. I love it. I only have 1 Rex Term, so now I have 2 Rex Terms. That is sick. Sadly, I cannot dismantle it. We do have a Transcendosaurus Glaciosaurus, a level 12 Synchro. Generic level 12 Synchro. This is interesting. This is interesting. There's only one other generic level 12 I remember. It's the Math Mech. I think the Math Mech is a generic level 12. Maybe he's a level 10. No. He's a level 12. So maybe this is a card we'll be wanting to splash in Synchro decks just because it's a level 12 generic. Can't be destroyed by battle either. And it's got 3,600 attack. That's a beef stick. Let's go on to the next pack. Pack number 2. We got the Masco Changeo. This is a very fun card. Oh, hold on a second. We're gonna fix things. We're fixing things. Hold on. Fixing. The audio has been fixed. The audio was unfixed before, and now it has been fixed for you. All right. On to the next pack. We got the beautiful Doodle Beast Stego. Stego is great. This is what I was saying. You control no monsters, or if only dinosaurs. You summon this for free, and then you add a Doodle Book to your hand and then discard a card. Now, it discards the Doodle Book, but the Doodle Book is activatable in the graveyard. So this is a summon, a body, and a +1. And then your Doodle Beast card in the graveyard, you banish it, you search for your Tyranno, your Doodle Beast Tyranno, you tribute your Stego, and then it pops an opponent's card. So we're really, +2ing. We're +2. This is Pot of Greed. I have just shown you. This is Pot of Greed. So if this can be allowed, maybe Pot of Greed should be allowed. You let me know what you think. Is this madness? Am I insane? He just Ash Blossom and stops it. Pack number 4. Where's my Ground Xeno, Konami? Don't scam me. Don't scam me. No URs, no nothing. We got another Gigantagowsler, though. Gigantazowler. Pack number 5. This dinosaur on the art, too. This is not a dinosaur that you play. Nobody plays this one. If I pull it, I might try and shove it into a deck. But if I don't pull it, I'm definitely not crafting it. What do we get? We get a storage pod. Storage pod. I don't remember this. I do not remember this card. Maybe this is good. Let's look at it later. I don't know this one. Is this an old card? Is this a new card? It says new. It says new, but I don't remember it. This is also a special summon a dinosaur that's banished or in your graveyard. Summon it to your field. That seems like it could be fun, although it's a normal trap. So unless you're playing Labyrinth, nobody plays normal traps. On to the UR pack number 6. So far, we have no URs from this 10 pull. So Konami, please do not scam me. It's not from the pack. The ultimate scam. Konami's like, oh, we're going to give you a UR, but it's not from the pack. Vehicroid mobile base going straight to the grinder. We're going to grind it up. Make some 1/3 of a ground Xeno. Pack number 7. Let me know what you think about these. I feel like these secret packs, they should just all be cards from the pack. Why do they throw a bunch of garbage cards they know that you don't want? Is it just to tilt you? We'll never know. We'll never know Konami's madness. Now, there were 2 UR glows at the beginning, so we're definitely going to get 2 URs, but we're on to pack 8. And so far, only 1 UR. So Konami definitely in scam mode today. Pack number 9. Will Konami fully scam me? Ooh, looks like we got 1 UR, and it's from the pack. It's the ground Xeno, Konami. They heard me complaining. They heard me saying that we're going to get scammed. And we got less scam today. What does ground Xeno do? Add a dinosaur, tuner, or normal monster from your deck to your hand, then destroy a card in your hand. It's just like I said. You search a dinosaur, and then you pop a baby. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Fusion summon a Dino Fusion from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. I didn't even remember that it did that. That is sick. That means we're going to be able to play the Dinosaur Fusions, which there are a lot of. Does that even mean we can Fusion summon our Dynamorphias with Ground Xeno? Do you play Ground Xeno in Dynamorphs? I'm going to have to look this up. We're going to look it up, and then we'll have the games. Ground Xeno, just all around amazing card. We definitely want 3 of this, and that is why we're pulling from this pack. We got 1 more 10 pull. I saw the XZ monster again, and I forgot to show it. We'll look at it at the end. We got our last pack here. 1 card that is rare from the pack. It's another Doodle Book. All right. Well, this was 3 URs. I forgot. I pulled the Rex term. So you know what? This was actually a good pull. This was not a great pull, but it was a good pull. And we did get the ground Xeno, so my wishes was granted. I'm pretty sure I don't even need to buy any gems today. I was ready to spend $1,000 on gems, but today I actually got all the cards I wanted. And let's look at the XZ, because there's a new dinosaur XZ, Transcendosaurus Drillignathus. When it has no materials, if it battles a monster, any battle damage it inflicts to your opponent is doubled. You can only use this effect once per turn. Detach a material, target a banished dinosaur, special summon it. If this card's destroyed, shuffle a normal dinosaur from your graveyard into the deck, then special summon this card. This is why we're playing the Frostosaurus. The normal monster dinosaur, that's going to be your Frostosaurus. And Frostosaurus is not even in this pack. I don't think it's even in the pack. So it's okay. I know about Frostosaurus, so we're gonna have that one ready. Ground Xeno. I'm very happy I pulled one of these. All right, here is my Pure Dinosaurs deck list. We obviously got the watery Frostosaurus, which makes this now a legal water deck, so we can cook properly. I got 2 of the Adarned Archosaur. You're going to want to search this from the deck. That's why I'm running 2. Don't really want to draw it. Triple Babysaurus. This one special summons your dinosaurs from the deck when you pop it. Triple Max C. 2 Baby Petty Pteranodons. Triple Ash Blossom. 1 Giant Rex. You banish it. Comes back to the field. Very useful in extending. We got 3 Misk. 3 Oviraptor. Thank you, Konami, for unbanning this. I'm running 2 copies of the Xenometeorus. A lot of lists I see run only 1. I'm going to try it at 2, see how it goes. Pankratops. 1 Dogoran. 1 Ulticonductor. A second Ulticonductor. 2 Pills. Triple Fossil Dig. Triple of the Ground Xeno. Great new card. 2 Lost Worlds. 2 Call by the Graves. And a cross-out designate we really don't like. The Maximum C. We got Transcendentosaurus Gigantowser. I'm gonna rename this. It needs a new name. The only way to summon this in the deck is with the Ground Xeno, which actually is not that difficult, so that's why we're running it. It's a very massive beat stick, 3,800 attack points. We got the Baran. We got the Sword Soul Supreme Sovereign. We got the Transcendosaurus Glaciosaurus, another giant beat stick, can't be destroyed by battle, and then if you pop it, it resummons itself, and then it can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So very difficult potentially to get rid of by targeting or destroying card effects. Of course, this is Yu-Gi-Oh, so we got a lot of non-targeting, non-banishing, or non-targeting, banishing effects, but we'll see how it goes. We got the Lagia, we got the Dolka, we got the Baguska, we got Transcentosaurus Drillignathus, which is mostly in here because you can use it to get back your banished dinosaurs. So if you banish your ulti, you can get it back from the banish zone potentially. Although it does say it can't be special summon set, must first be summoned from your hand by banishing 2 dinosaurs. I don't know, does a card track if it's first been summoned if it gets banished? Like if we summon our ulti, it dies and then you banish it. Can you resummon it with a Transcendosaurus because it was first summoned? Who knows? Yu-Gi-Oh's rules don't even make sense. We got Divine Arsenal, we got the Linkuriboh, we got the Secure Gardener, Pentastag to get piercing battle damage, Sprite Elf, Nightmare Unicorn, and the Honorable Goddess to clear unclearable monsters. Let's get to the games. On to the games. Let's see how Pure Dinosaurs is doing. We got the Max C, we got Double Evopo, we got Fossil Dig. Let's get Fossil Digging. Fossil Dig for the baby, a little bit greedy. All right, but, you know, the baby, a great card. We can summon our Archosaur, pop the baby, trigger the Meteorus. Let's see if it works. Baby pop, search for the pill. It is important to run 2 pills so you can keep popping your baby. Trigger the Meteorus. Meteorus is going to summon itself. The baby is going to search for a Oviraptor, get special summon, search for another baby. And now we can link up into the Linkuriboh. Linkuriboh go into the Secure Gardener. And why are we doing this? Because once you activate your Xeno Meteorus, you're locked into Dragon, Dinosaur, Sea Serpent, or Worm monsters from the extra deck. So we're doing this to get some non-dinosaur monsters in the graveyard for our Evo Pill. So that's why we rank up the Secure Gardener with the Linkuriboh. We just want a non-dinosaur in the graveyard. Now we can activate our Xeno's effect. Let's get activating. Pop the baby in the deck to summon the Frostosaurus. We actually do need to run this card. It's not a joke. It's not a meme. Summon the Mist from the deck with the effect of the baby. Go into the Lagia, which is going to give us a monster negate. And then go into the Transcendosaurus Glaciosaurus because it's a big beat stick. And like I said, if it dies, it comes back. And it can't be destroyed, can't be targeted. Well, let's fire off the Evo Pill. Banish a dinosaur and a non-dinosaur to get the Ulti Conductor. So now we got a way to pop. So we pop our Transcentosaurus with the Ultimate Conductor. It comes back to the field, and then it's untargetable, can't be destroyed by battle, can't be destroyed by card effects. Opponent, what have you got? What can you do against this beautiful board? We also got Max C, just to kind of slap it in the opponent's face. Opponent with the Cyan Mining, searching for a Salamangreat Spinny, playing Salads. Let's fire off the Max C before they start Link summoning. Opponent got the Call by the Grave, and this Evosaur Lagia, I don't remember what I said before, but this is the one that negates a spell or trap card effect or a monster summon. It is a Solemn Judgment on a body. So, opponent, Call by the Grave. Do we want to let that go? We are going to negate it. Max C, better than negating a spell or a summon. In my mind, we could draw a billion cards. What's better than drawing a billion cards against Salads? Opponent fails to negate our Max C. Let's flip his monster face down so he can't go into a Link 1. Resummon the dinosaur. Can't be destroyed by battle, can't be targeted. Opponent firing off Triple Tactics Talent. Stealing a monster we control. Stealing the Transcendosaurus instead of our ulti to attack all of our monsters. Sending them all to the graveyard actually is the out. Opponent probably made a huge mistake and decided to give up. All our dinosaurs scared him. Love to see it. Let's go on to the next game. On to the next game. We got ourselves another interesting hand. The Pancratops and the Archosaur. And the Frostosaurus. Don't really want that in our hand. Opponent setting 1 back row. Alright, what do we do with a hand like this? Well, it just got a million times better because we drew the Misk. But Archosaur summon, pop the Frostosaurus is a potential line. Could be a good line. Let's see. We're going to go for the Misk first. kind of risky. All right, going for Misk first because often it's nice to go for your Archosaur, then pop in response, then Misk. But it looks like opponent, and they got the Call by the Grave, so Misk was not long for this world. Misk gonna get gone. Opponent firing off the Maxi. We still want to make plays, so we are gonna Ash Blossom that. Does let us have a turn. Nice that the Call by got cleared by the Misk, so maybe, you know what, maybe this wasn't so bad after all. Now we can do our line, summon the Archosaur after our Misk gets banished forever. Well, not even forever, because we can get it back. Let's summon the Archosaur, pop the Frostosaurus. Opponent has the Ash Blossom in the hand. Alright, so we got Ash Blossomed. Do we still have a line? Yes, we do, because we have the pill in the hand. So we can go into the Linkuriboh. We don't even need to go into the other Link because we already got a monster in our graveyard. We got that Ash Blossom. So let's fire off the double Evo pill. Get the ulti. Summon ulti. Link up into the Secure Gardener because why not? It's going to protect us. Let's get in for 4,500 damage. Opponent, you got 3,500 left. That is lethal to ulti. Opponent playing Bystials. That was why they had a brick hand before. They just had the Bystials, but no monsters in the graveyard. Well, let's flip it face down. Opponent setting, drawing a black metal. Not even another Bystial. I thought they were going to get another Bystial there, but they got the black metal dragon, and we're going to teach them a lesson right now. Summon the Pankratops. Get in. Each attack is 1,000 damage. Send to the graveyard. And opponent, this is lethal with the Pankratops. On to the next game. Dinosaurs continue to be stompy, rampaging, very powerful. And also, just look at these beautiful hands. These dinosaur hands, they just make you so happy. Let's search for the Babysaurus. Activate the Lost World. Fire off the new Ground Xeno. Let's see if we can get Ground Xeno to do something cool. Yet, see, look at this. It pops, it searches, and then it pops a dinosaur in the hand, popping your babies. This is just everything that you love to see in a dinosaur deck. Baby gets popped, we summon the Meteorus. So it's a free pop and a summon. Get your Meteorus out here. Summon the Oviraptor. Oviraptor search for a dinosaur. Trigger the Lost World, a chain block. Summon the egg for the opponent. Opponent gets a nice beautiful egg. We get the Babysaurus. And what we don't want to lock ourselves into the dinosaurs, dragons, or whatever it is too early. So we're going to keep doing our plays here. Misk, activate. Banish from the graveyard. Protect our dinosaurs. Get the Archosaur. Archosaur pop the baby. Search for the Evo pill. Baby gonna search from the deck for the Giant Rex. We're gonna pop the egg. Pop a baby from the deck to special summon the Misk. And we actually ran out of zones. I should have been paying attention. If I linked off my Archosaur first, I would have had an additional zone. Got an additional baby onto the field. Big mistake. But it's fine. Let's go into Baron. With our level 6 tuner dinosaur that is the Meteorus, link up to Linkuriboh. Go into the Evosaur Dolka to negate monster effects. We got 2 monster negates, not even a once per turn effect. Just as many times as we have materials. Double Evo Pill, banish our dinosaur and our non-dinosaur from the graveyard to make the ulti. So now we got Pop, we got double monster negate, we got Omni negate. Our monsters can't be targeted, and we even have the Giant Rex. Opponent firing off Labyrinth Stovetorbi to set a Labyrinth card from their deck, but of course we are going to Dolka negate. That is a 2-for-1 Rivalry of Warlords. One type of monster. We're going to choose Dinosaur. Probably could have kept that Rivalry of Warlords. It actually isn't bad. We have the Baron and the Secure Gardener, and opponent doesn't care because they got Lava Golem. Alright, opponent trying to get in with the egg, but that is a mistake. The Lost World protects our egg from being destroyed. Well, their egg that they were so reckless with. Pops the baby from the deck. We choose a monster from our deck to pop instead. We pop a baby, special summon another dinosaur. Pop the baby, summon a dinosaur. Oviraptor search. Get a Misk. Lava Golem, not even a problem here. Getting rid of our 2 negates. Opponent setting a big welcome. Big welcome. Setting another mystery card. Alright. No problem at all. No problem at all. Welcome Labyrinth activating. Summoning the Ariana Grande out here. Searching for Lady Labyrinth. Lady Labyrinth immediately summoning itself. They're going to flip up the big welcome. Trigger the lady. This is all in the draw phase, by the way. I can't respond. Normally, you know, you'd flip face down, but this boy only activatable in the main phase. Opponent setting a very scary Mirror Force. Getting a Lovely Lady. Returning the Ariana Grande to the hand. Lovely Lady activating. Stovey Torby activating. Chandra Glagir activating. All of them doing things. Going back to the hand. Now this one I think lets you, one of them lets you discard it and then you can activate a card that was set this turn. Opponent popping our Lost World, triggering the Meteorus to get summoned because they popped a card. Lava Golem trying to burn us, but the Secure Gardener going to prevent the damage. Thank you, Secure Gardener, for saving us from Lava Golem damage. Let's flip face down with the ulti. Opponent activating, but it is too late. Too late to activate. We're flipping them all face down, and because they don't control a Labyrinth, alright, fun effect about the Labyrinth, the card that you set with the Lady Labyrinth, I'm pretty sure can't be activated unless you control a Labyrinth monster, but don't quiz me on that, I don't remember. Let's go into the Big Chungus. Big Chungus is here. Let's summon the Pentastag. Make so sure we can do some nice piercing battle damage with all our beautiful ulti conductors. And we banished a monster by summoning ulti, so that's going to trigger the Big Chungus to banish a card from the field and graveyard. Let's get banishing. Banish the Mirror Force. Banish the Big Welcome from the graveyard. Misk going to banish 4. Summon the Oviraptor. And just this deck, you just vomit so many dinosaurs. Vomit so many dinosaurs. Summon the Lagia. Gets our spell trap negate. Let's hit the egg. And this is going to be easy lethal damage, sending all their monsters to the graveyard and then dealing big damage with the Chungus. Love to see it. Let's go on to the next game. On to the next game. Dinosaurs continue to be on a rampage. Let's summon the Oviraptor. Search for the Misk. Opponent activating Maxi. Luckily we got the Ash Blossom in hand. You don't want to get hit by Maxi in this deck. We're going to summon a lot. But opponent also firing off Droll and Lockbird. That is sad because although it does shut off their Maxi, it also shuts off our ability to add cards to the hand, which we do actually want to do in this deck. Oviraptor, we have 2 searches to the hand. Oviraptor searches to the hand, and when you activate your Misk, get your Archosaur. Archosaur has to search to the hand to activate and pop a dinosaur. So we are going to be a little limited here in what we can do. So rather than try and play in the Droll and Lockbird, we're just going to pass, fire off Maxi, and hope for the best. Hope that we can get off a play on the next turn. Opponent playing Tearlaments. Tearlaments in 2024, is it still possible? Well, next episode I'm going to be playing Tearlaments, and I want to play Tearlaments again because I saw a very spicy list that plays 3 of the Water Dragon Roller title. So if you want to see some title Tearlaments, make sure to subscribe. So I'll be back with that next time. Opponent popping our dinosaur. Not worth using Misk to protect it there. I think it is not long for this world in either case. Opponent getting the Scream. Scream Laments getting added. And opponent doesn't want to give us more cards with the Maxi, so they are setting some back row and passing to us with Kit Kalos. Alright, let's fire off that Misk. Activate Misk in the graveyard to summon the Archosaur. Now that we are not under Droll. Scream is going to activate. Could Ash Blossom this, but I'm going to let it go. Opponent does not successfully mill a Cringe Lament, so we get to search for our double Evo Pill, and no summonings are happening right now. Opponent gets some searches with the Scream, but that doesn't matter right now. Opponent, you get your Meta Noise, that's fine. Pop the baby means we get the Oviraptor. Oviraptor search for the Meteorus. Let's activate our Lost World. Probably should have done that first, but it doesn't matter. Opponent has Heartbeat. Heartbeat going to shuffle it into the deck. Discarding a card. Triggering the effect of their trap that was discarded probably. Or maybe not. Let's pop the monster, summon the baby, trigger the effect of the Xenometeorus, immediately summon Baron, so we got a negate and a pop. Opponent Sullyecking. We are going to negate that, so we still keep our pop. I would like to keep the pop, thank you. Let's get popping up. Opponent adding to the hand, getting a Havness. Alright, let's get popping. Pop the Tearlament Scream. Opponent's Havness is triggering. Ash Blossom deny the Havness. No summoning, no milling for you. With the Scream gone, opponent won't be milling randomly anymore. Well, at least not for now. Let's summon the Linkuriboh. Get it in the graveyard so we can fire off this Evo Pill. And Sprite Elf gonna bring back our baby so we can keep popping the babies. Fire off that double Evo Pill. Banish our reoccurring dinosaur from the graveyard. Get that Giant Rex back onto the field. Giant Rex return. Now we pop the baby, flip it face down, summon a level 4 from the deck, Xe into level 4, monster negate, double monster negate, attack, 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 probably even lethal damage, who knows. Cringe Laments defeated. They weren't playing Tidal. Where was Tidal? Come back next time to see. Let's go on to the next game. Alright, dinosaurs just on a rampage. Look at these beautiful dinosaurs. We got the Fossil Dig, we got the Crossout Designate, but opponent's going first. Small Worlding into Mathmex. Mathmex are very frightening. Mathmex Circular going to do a wombo combo. One card engine. Sends Sigma to the graveyard. Summons itself. Mathematics are happening right now. Sigma, Circular, searching for the super factorial. You never want to do a factorial. That's a lot of mathematics. Mathmech Alimbertion searching for the Diameter. Diameter summoning itself for free. Resummoning the Circular. Linking into Splash Mage, which is going to resummon from the graveyard, but not before apparently they have Parallel Exceed. Extending for free. Giving him 2 additional bodies. Link Decoder. Summoning that Transcode Talker and opponent. You know, they're doing all this wombo comboing. But dinosaurs, if they're good at one thing, it's going second. Dinosaurs very good going first, because you can set up some negates. But going second, they just eat up all the monsters. Opponent's Firewall Dragon. This is a very interesting card. It doesn't look like it does anything, but it actually does a lot, because it sends a monster from the extra to the graveyard, and the monster it sends is a Spell Trap Negate. So you got to be really reading to know what Firewall Dragon is doing. Opponent's Decode Talker drawing a card for the cost of 1,000 life points. Very fair price, actually. I would happily pay 1,000 life points to draw a card. Opponent sent 3 back row. One of them is a super factorial, but we have no way of knowing which one it is. Let's draw Meteorus. Try and fight through all of this disruption. Opponent did not activate the Firewall Dragon, so they don't have the negate in the graveyard yet. Interesting. Interesting choice. Let's fire off this before they have the option. And their opponent, Max C. Alright, you know what? We're going to try. Crossout Designate, negate the Max C. Opponent has Signet Conflict to negate our negate. So Max C is resolving. Fossil Dig. Get searching. Opponent, there you go. Now they got their Spell Trap Negate in the graveyard. We search for the Misk. Opponent's Cyberse D-Save Worm, while they control a Link 4 or higher Cyberse, can Spell Trap Negate from the graveyard. So that is a threat. Let's summon the Oviraptor. Opponent drawing a card with the Heat Soul, getting their life total real nice and low, then factorializing. So we are going to Misk in response. Now, Misk will not protect our hand from getting popped, but it will protect our Oviraptor from getting popped by the super factorial effect to summon the monster and send a card from hand field to the graveyard. That is a non-target send. Laplation. Summoning. We are searching for our Kaiju. Opponent gets to send at random from the hand. They don't get to send the Oviraptor though, even though they chose it. Hitting the Ground Xeno is very sad, but we couldn't activate Ground Xeno anyway because of the Firewall Dragon. Now, this also had a negate on it, so we are Dogoranning it so that it cannot negate us. Negating would be sad. Now we're going to fire off that Misk from the graveyard. So something to know, alright? Misk protects your monsters on the field, but now your monster's in the graveyard. So it is possible to negate Misk. That was why we had to get rid of the negate on the Laplation. Alright, Laplation has a negate. Where is the negate? It doesn't say anywhere on it that it has a negate. Alright, where is the negate? It's hidden. Alright, on Mathmech Diameter. Once per turn, when it's special summoned, if your opponent activates a card or effect, you can negate that effect. So that's why. Alright, a lot of reading to be done. Or just a lot of losing to Mathmex in the past and learning what they do. Let's pop with the Archosaur. Search for our double Evo Pill. Opponent firing off Drone Lockbird, but it's going to be a little too late. This is the last search that we do to the hand. So we get our Meteorus. Link up into the Linkuriboh. Link up, Synchro into the Baron. And opponent firing off Drone Lockbirds means they're not drawing cards anymore with that Max C. So they anti-Max C themselves for literally 0 value because we don't do any more searches to the hand. Pop the Firewall Dragon. Secure Gardener get Securin. Let's activate double Evo Pill. Banish 2 from the graveyard. Get that Ulti Conductor. Opponent doesn't control a level 4 or higher Link. So this Firewall one, now that it's popped, their negate in the graveyard with this Cyberse to save room does nothing. Ulti, attack all their monsters, deal a bunch of damage. Don't even need to flip anything face down. Secure Garden, attack them for 1,000. Pop with the Baron. Opponent down to 300 life points. Opponent's got one step back row. They got 4 cards in hand. What are they doing? Signet Mining. Discard Signet Mining. Search for the Circular. They're going to try and do it again. They're going to try and do it again. But we got Omni Negate. We got flip all their monsters face down. Let's let them activate Circular. Activate their Sigma. Activate Circular again. Let's flip them face down. Popping the Secure Gardener. And opponent, what can you do from here? Your Math Mechs are flipped face down. Math Mech Equation going to try and summon a Math Mech from the graveyard, but we are going to negate. It would have had 3,000 attacks, so they would have been able to clear the Baron Negate, so we're going to negate it. Baron Negate. Opponent, do you have any more plays? If you leave these set face down monsters, our Dinosaur is going to eat them up, and that is going to be lethal. And opponent is done. Math Mechs defeated. Dinosaurs continue the rampage. Let's go on to the next game. We defeated the Cringe Mechs, the Cringe Laments, the Labyrinth of Cringe. What is next in the Dinosaur challenge list? Let's Fossil Dig, get the Misk. And why is everyone suddenly playing Droll and Lockbird? All right, you're going to be asking yourself that question as you're getting Droll and Locked in every game. Right? Why is everyone playing this? Apparently this card is good against Super Samurai. Super Heavy Samurai, everyone's afraid of it, so they're all playing Droll and Lockbird suddenly. Is that really the right play? This card is very unfun. Is the goal to have fun? Who knows? Let's fire off Misk. We've been hit, but we still have a line, thanks to our very peculiar hand. Lost World. Going to give us a Dinosaur Egg. Now, Archosaur sadly cannot pop because we can't search. So if we can't search to the hand because of Droll, we can't pop with the Archosaur, but that's okay. We're going to give our opponent the Egg. We're going to link, excuse me, we are going to tribute summon Xeno Meteorus, since we did not actually normal summon yet. We're using our normal summon to tribute the Xeno, and now we can pop a Dinosaur in the hand, and this is probably a mistake. This was a bit of a mistake, alright? Was it a bit of a mistake? We wanted to pop the baby, but we actually could have popped the monster on the field, which is our Xeno Meteorus, and then actually popped the egg. Would that have worked? I'm pretty sure it does. If a Dinosaur is normal... no, hold on. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I was being silly. Alright, we got to pop our own dinosaurs for this one. I was thinking of the Oviraptor. Alright, we popped the baby. Get our Frostosaurus. Get our Oviraptor. Now, Oviraptor can pop the egg. But first, we're going to go into the Transcendosaurus. Transcendosaurus, resummon the Misk from the graveyard. And I forgot to pop the egg. And we're going to go straight into Logia. Logia giving us the Omni Negate. Well, not an Omni Negate, but it's a Spell Trap Negate or a Summon Negate. Opponent playing Super Heavy Samurai. We're going to negate the summon. Opponent going to fire off a Ghost Ogre. Pop our Evosaur Logia. Very rude. But the negate still happens. This monster was never summoned. Alright. It never actually, because the summon was negated, it never went from the field to the graveyard. It went from the not quite summoned zone to the graveyard. So it does not trigger its effect to search. Alright. That is how Yu-Gi-Oh works. We're learning live. I did not know when I negated it that it would work or not. I was like, let's find out. Banish the Misk. To search for the Archosaur. Pop the baby. Get our pill. And opponent doesn't want to see anymore. They are done. Summoning our XC Dinosaur. Very sweet. We've done 2 of the Transcendosauruses. Can we get the 3rd? Let's go on to the next game. On to the next game. We got a very dinosaur-y hand. Very nice. Fossil Dig. Gonna search for the Oviraptor. Oviraptor gets searching for the Misk. And the sad thing about this hand, no egg, or no babies. You really want to have the babies to pop, and no field spell to pop with the Oviraptor. But it's okay. Misk activate. We're going to have to give up a dinosaur in the hand. Opponent firing off Maxi. I don't think so. Call by the Grave Negate. No drawing cards for you. Maxi, the Nemesis, is defeated by the anti-Maxi finger. Opponent, Maxi is gone. Let's get the Archosaur. Archosaur, get poppin'. Poppin' the Oviraptor. Alright, we could have popped the Pancratops, but I'm popping the Oviraptor because we want to get a dinosaur in the graveyard. And it's the Misk that we want in the graveyard. We can hold this for later, the Pancratops. Alright, it's good if our board gets wiped. Secure Gardener. Link up. And let's fire up that double Evo pill. Get the ulti. And pass the opponent. We got Pop. We got Pankratops. We got another double Evo Pill. But opponent, Fallen of Albaz. Very sad. All right, we can fire off ulti now. But either way, opponent gets to make Mirror Jade. Very sad. All right, it doesn't matter if you flip this monster face down because you can still fusion summon with face down monsters. So this is really the out to ulti. Nothing you can do. You need a negate. Opponent getting that branded dragon. Gonna fuse into the Mirror Jade, presumably. There it is. And if we didn't pop, they were gonna fuse into Mirror Jade anyway. Opponent triple tactics talent because we activate a monster effect. Getting the imperm. Maybe we should have just done nothing. Could have just done nothing. All right, opponent getting a free imperm because of our activation of a monster effect. Mirror Jade is here, but we can force the Mirror Jade with Dino-Rust or Pankratops. And we got another Fossil Dig, so maybe we're not out of this yet. Pankratops summon itself for free because they control more monsters than us. Pop the Mirror Jade. Opponent has Call by the Grave. This is very sad. Very sad indeed. Mirror Jade is not gone. We were really hoping Mirror Jade would be gone. That would have been very nice. Alright. Fossil Dig. Get Fossil in. We know opponent has the negate. They got the imperm. We're going to fire off that Misk so that our dinosaurs are protected. Summon the baby from the deck. Why did we summon the baby? Why didn't we summon the Archosaur? Well, it's because we already had the pill in hand. So Archosaur would not pop anything, would not search. Summon the baby. Summon the ulti. Ulti. Flip it face down. But the problem with Mirror Jade is Mirror Jade, we send it to the graveyard. It's going to pop all our dinosaurs at the end of turn. Misk only protects us during the main phase. Opponent also still has this negate. So what do we do? Alright, we're going to get the Oviraptor to the field. We're going to search for the Xenometeorus. And then we're going to normal summon it. Alright, we're going to normal summon it. Why are we doing this now? Because we need it to activate. We need to activate before opponent can get their negate live. So we're actually going to pop our own dinosaur, summon the Frostosaurus, and synchro into the untargetable Glaciosaurus. Attack that Mirror Jade. It's going to get popped at the end of turn. And this does nothing. Opponent wasting their negate because it activates in the graveyard, comes back, and now it is untargetable and cannot be destroyed by battle. Now, great thing about that is it does not matter if opponent summons Mirror Jade again. Mirror Jade is a non-target banish, so that is really the weakness to the Transcendosaurus. But maybe opponent can't summon Mirror Jade. If they can't summon Mirror Jade, this is going to be hard for them to out. Opponent getting a Bestial Lubellion, getting a Magnemut. Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is not going to be able to clear the Transcendosaurus, but it is going to search for Dragon. Also, opponent has a Blazing Cartesia, which is going to let them synchro into a Chungus, which is really bad because it means any banish will now trigger the Chungus's effect to non-target banish. What is it with Konami and non-target banish effects? It's like, it doesn't matter what you do, your monster will be non-target banished. Alright. It's fine, alright, it's fine. Big Chungus, we love the Big Chungus when he's on our side, non-target banishing. But as soon as the opponent gets non-target banished, he becomes the problem. Alright, Call by the Grave, really great, except if we activate it, it will trigger the Big Chungus. So we are going to do nothing. Opponent forgets to activate their Bestial, triggering their Big Chungus. Firing off Bestial Lubellion. We might as well negate this, because it's going to activate the Big Chungus anyway with the... It was going to search for... Bestial, and the Bestial was going to banish, and it was going to trigger the Big Chungus. So, might as well negate the search. Big Chungus is triggered. Transcendosaurus is gone. Opponent banishes the Meteorus from the graveyard. We get hit for 4,500, and we are going to, you know, Ash Blossom. All right, we live for one more turn. Set Ash Blossom. This is our only hope. All right, Ash Blossom, live, Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom lives. We live for another turn. All right, believe in the heart of the cards. Dinosaurs undefeated so far. Ground Xeno, no! Sadly, Ground Xeno. We draw it. It pops a card in the hand. Very bad top deck. And we got nothing. Opponent firing off Maxi just to flex on us. And looks like we're going to die to the Big Chungus. Alright, you know what? Branded, definitely one of the biggest weak spots of this deck. It is very weak to Branded. Branded just has so much interaction now with all those additional cards that, you know, sometimes you're going to find it hard. Big Chungus non-target banish gets us. Alright, but we still got a Fusion Summit. So let's do one more game. On to the next game. Let's go. We've been playing dinosaurs so long, I don't even think we have time for a Sink or Swim. Let me know if Sink or Swim being gone makes you sad. We'll have a Sink or Swim next episode. Don't be upset. Alright, I know I said earlier that there was going to be a sink or swim, but sometimes you just get so excited playing dinosaurs that there's no time. Let's search for the Misk. We have so many babies in the hand. Normal summon Archosaur. Get the double Evo Pill. Pop the baby. Activate the Meteorus. And I'm going to be honest. This was my first game playing the dinosaurs, and I didn't realize that Meteorus locks you into well, it's very specific extra deck monsters. So, should have linked off my Archosaur first, but it's okay. We summon the Frostosaurus. We're going to get that Evosaur Dolka. Opponent firing off the Nibiru. We are going to negate that. Yeah, it would have only eaten our Dolka anyway, because our dinosaurs were protected by Misk, but deny the Meteor. Fusion summon. Using a dinosaur and a normal monster to get the Transcendosaurus. Transcendosaurus. Gonna add back a dinosaur from our graveyard to the hand. So we get back the Misk. Can protect our dinosaurs again. But sadly, we do not have a non-dinosaur in the graveyard with which to activate the double Evo Pill. If I had properly Yu-Gi-Oh'd, I would have been able to use the double Evo Pill and summon the big boy. Alright, but we got Monster Negate. We got a thick Transcendosaurus. Let's see what the opponent can do. Opponent firing off Cyber Emergency, playing Cyber Dragons. Cyber Dragon's going to get summoned, and Cyber Dragon going to get summoned in a Cyber Dragon Core. We are going to negate. Cyber Dragon Core denied. Opponent will not be searching. The Cyber Dragon will go to the GY. Opponent, what is next? Triple Tactics, Pot of Greed mode. Not stealing our Transcendosaurus. Going into Therion King Regulus, which is going to be a negate. And also a big, thick 2,800 attack points, which means they're getting over our monsters, leaving us with just the Transcendosaurus. Alright, what next? Well, next we can activate our double Evo Pill. And we got Call by the Grave. Let's start with the Misk. Activate Misk. Banish 4. Opponent has Ash Blossom. We forgot. Alright, we didn't forget, but we know that opponent has Therion King Regulus. So they're going to negate the call by to negate our summon. But that's okay. Alright, you know what? That's fine. Because we really just want this to resolve. So if this is what's required to get rid of opponent's Therion King, then that's fine. We also could have just gone to Battle Phase. Battle Phase, clear the Therion Regulus. That probably would have been smart. Alright, that probably would have been better. But it's all good. Alright, it's all fine. Transcendosaurus is here to protect us. And double Evo Pill means we can get our big dinosaur. Plus, we get the Giant Rex. Double Evo Pill. Banish Banish. Summon the ulti. Get to battle. Hit opponent for big damage. Giant Rex cannot attack directly. That's why we're hitting with him first. Opponent all the way down to 200 life points. And what is next? What is next for Cyber Dragons? Cyber Dragon banishing from the graveyard to summon a Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon summoning a Cyber Dragon from the graveyard. Firing off Cyber Emergency. Getting another Cyber Dragon hurts. Cyber Dragon gets summoned and fire off that machine duplication. And I was thinking, hey, you know, I could flip him face down, fizzle the machine duplication, or I could let him summon 2 more Cyber Dragons, and then flip them all face down, so opponent can't summon any more monsters. What are you going to do, Cyber Dragons? Your monsters are all flipped face down. You can't link summon with face down monsters. They already used their normal, so no tribute summoning. We got them. We got them, right? No. Opponent contact fuses face down monsters into Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. That feels like cheating, but it's allowed. And it has 5,000 attack points. And we already used our ulti effect. So what is opponent going to do? They're going to hit the ulti. Ulti gone. What do? Transcendosaurus is here. But he's not big enough to protect from the Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Ash Blossom not going to do anything. Let's hold it in the hand. Turtling with the Transcendosaurus. Is this the right thing to do? Alright. I don't think it is. I think that was a mistake. Should have left it in big, thick attack mode. Opponent. Gonna prove us wrong. Gonna prove us that you know we're making a mistake by fusing summoning the Gigantagowser. Opponent summoning their Cyber Dragon, discarding the Hurts, which means we can't ash it. Getting that Cyber Dragon back. Getting that Cyber Dragon Core to the hand. Cyber Dragon Core activating. Let Ash Blossom negate. Deny the search for the fusion spell. But opponent can hit us for presumably lethal damage. They hit with the monster, the Cyber Dragon, and then they hit us for 5,000. They hit us with another Cyber Dragon, but opponent chooses not to attack. Very interesting. Maybe opponent has read the Transcendosaurus. Maybe they're afraid. But this is a big mistake for opponent. Now they've done this without clearing the Transcendosaurus. We can just attack their Cyber Dragons for lethal. So opponent, not sure why he did that. Double Evo Pill, Banish, summon the ulti. And at this point, this is just a flex because we got easy lethal. Giant Rex come back, Transcendosaurus come back, pop the Transcendosaurus, flip them face down, Transcendosaurus come back, shuffle that normal into the deck, and when it's resummoned, we get to add back to the hand the Soul Eating Oviraptor. We still got our normal summon. We're not even going to use it. Let's give him the easy way out. Deal that Cyber Dragon 1,000 damage by attacking a face down monster. Dinosaurs, love to see it. We did it. We summoned all the extra deck Transcendosauruses. They were all amazing. The new dinosaur cards are sweet. I love Ground Xeno. I love playing dinosaurs. And I love the Frostosaurus is viable in the deck. Let me know if you got some spicy dinosaur plays, if we should be combining dinosaurs with another archetype that may be an archetype that likes getting popped. Is there other archetypes that like getting popped right now? You'll just have to let me know. Fire Kings do. They're not a very watery deck, though. You let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Sorry there's no Sink or Swim today. Let me know how upset you are about that. If you want to do Sink or Swim every episode, I know they are pretty fun. You let me know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.